Hey, what's up? I'm going to show you today how to break in a harmonica. I've just ordered a couple of new harmonicas to record on my new tracks. It's nice to get in touch with the harmonica again. I used to play a lot of blues and feels good. Now I'm especially happy because the Special 20 by Hono is my favourite harmonica in the world. And they changed it for a while. This is, I think, back to normal, but they used to put this plate up here for a little while, which made it much more difficult for me to play. So I stopped playing Special 20s and got into Oscars, which are very good harps in themselves, but this is the one for me. But I have a Oscar here, and it's in F sharp, which means I'm going to play blues in D flat, which is good for me because my guitar is tuned to D flat, C sharp, so I can play kind of open blues with it. So yeah, to start off with, you need to well, first actually let me tell you about a myth. There's a myth that blues players, to break in their harmonicas, would dip them in a kind of big glass of whiskey, which sounds really cool but is absolute tosh. Because well, it's not tosh, it works, but 2 days later your harmonica will sound worse than a wailing cat. So if you want a quick break in, that's the way to do it. Or you could just soak it in water, I've heard. I haven't tried that one. What you have to do to break it in is you have to play it really gently to start with, and then you know, kind of increase how hard you're playing and blowing. And that's the first step, because you want to loosen up the reeds inside the harmonica, because they're quite tight to begin with, and you loosen them up gently, and then they'll kind of, I don't really understand how it works, but I think they'll kind of revert back gently and normally and won't get skewed out of shape or anything. So yeah, gentle blowing to start with. I've been working on this one for a little while. Up top it gets really difficult, especially because this is quite a high voice on this harmonica. So this note was tricky to get out, but I think it's okay now. Oh, so high pitched. Actually hurts my ears a bit to play it. Alright, then the other way. That's tricky as well. I've been warming this one up for a few minutes, so in order to play blues harp you have to bend the notes. Now you've got to be really gentle when you're breaking a harmonica in to bending notes, and do it really gently and slowly to start with, otherwise you will kind of corrupt the harmonica and it won't play well. So this is an example. I'm not actually going to push it because I just got this today, and you should just blow through them for a few days before you start bending notes properly. So that's my Oscar, and then I got the Hohner Special 20, which is what I learnt on, and the first harmonica kind of make I really bonded with. Yeah, just looking at it now feels great. And it fits nice in my hands, and I get my mouth around it nicely as well. So yeah, this one is in B. I'm going to play blues in... I have no idea what I'm going to play blues in with this. I'll figure it out and come back to you. Really nice deep sound, that. It's easier to get the top notes out on this one because they're not as high, so the reeds, I think, aren't as small and tough to get working and vibrating when you blow through them. Yeah, it feels pretty good. Feels quite open already. I think maybe it's like modern cars nowadays. Maybe they run them in at the factory for a few hundred miles so that you can hit the road hard when they arrive. But I don't know. That's a bit tight. So yeah, it needs breaking in, and I'll come back to you tomorrow or in a couple of days when it's ready to start bending the notes. Hey, day 2 in harmonica breaking in territory, not much to report. Mr. High pitched F sharp, Herbie the harp, is yeah, the top notes opening up quite nicely. Getting that out quite a lot, although I think I'm going to have to put my earplugs in every time I play it. Just blowing a little stronger, really, a bit louder. The reeds are reacting nicely. Although when I blow really hard, the tuning's going a little bit, which is a bad sign. So it means I can't push it too hard. And I still think it's a bit early to be bending the notes properly. There we go. Did you hear that little high pitched whistle? That's very bad. It means the reed is not kind of bending or moving nicely enough, which could damage it. So we're going to move away and just keep kind of gently breaking this one in. Check out Mr. Special 20 in B, Mr. Deep Harp. Reacting better when I blow a bit harder. I think that's just the nature of maybe this type of harmonica and also the lower pitch. But on the other side of things, it's much harder to bend the notes down low. Well, it's not too bad. So yeah, progress is good, and we'll pick it up on day 3.